you're wearing the tool belt in the field, running to job sites, doing quotes at night, and someone says, hire a virtual assistant. Sounds like one more thing to manage, right? But what if I told you that hiring a VA could more than 10x, could give you more than a 10x return and buy back your evenings? Let me show you the numbers. What's up, guys? This is Philip Sessions, founder and CEO of Refined VA, where we help you, the busy dadpreneur, be able to buy back your time by leveraging virtual assistants. And in today's episodes, we're going to show you the numbers behind why it makes so much sense for you to hire a virtual assistant. And we're going to get rid of all the gut feeling and the people just telling you, yeah, hire a VA for that, hire a VA for this. And we're going to break down the actual numbers for you. And look, I work with contractors every single week, just like you. Plumbers, remodelers, roofers, and all of you are overwhelmed. You're working 10 to 12 hour days and your phone just won't stop. And while the idea of hiring help sounds great, not only the costs behind it, but how do you actually get them onboarded is a huge problem. And so we've actually got a video on some common misconceptions when hiring virtual assistants that you can find right here, but make sure that you watch this video all the way through as well. So today I want to break down exactly how to figure out if a VA is actually worth it for your business. So let's say your VA works 20 hours a week, which is pretty typical. Anywhere from 20 to 40 hours a week is what virtual assistants will work. And they are working for you at $10 an hour, which is pretty reasonable when it comes to a virtual assistant. So that comes out to about $800 a month, which sounds like a lot, right? Well, let's actually keep going. So what tasks are they taking off your plate? They can be answering calls, answering emails, scheduling estimates, following up on leads, CRM updates and management, posting on social media. I mean, that's 6 things right there that probably would take more than 20 hours, but easily can fill up 20 hours a week. And those things alone, let's just say for simplicity, save you about 10 to 15 hours a week. Now ask yourself, what is your time worth? If you could be selling and quoting instead of doing all these admin tasks, what is that time worth to you? And let's just call it $100. So you're at $100 an hour and your VA costs $10 an hour. So if we have 15 hours a week that your VA is doing these things, allowing you to work on something else, that 15 hours of you doing this work is costing you $1,500 a week or $6,000 a month, which you get to put all that money back into your business now that you're not doing that. So a VA doesn't just save time, they actually help you close more work, because while you're out there doing sales, quoting, and getting in front of customers, they're on the back end running around, so to speak, on the computer, updating your CRM, answering calls coming in, and being able to be more responsive for you. And you can even send them text messages to say, hey, send a quote out to XYZ, and give them the contact information, and boom, just like that, you were able to go on to the next sales call. You were able to talk to your guys in the field, whatever that may look like, instead of now having to go back to the office, hoping you remembered all the details in sending that quote out. So let's just say here, for simplicity's sake, that with the help of the VA, because they have better follow-up, they're more focused on it, you close just one deal a month. And that one deal is $3,000 for you, $3,000 in profit. Now your total return isn't just time, it's actually cash. The $6,000 a month in time saved, remember $100 an hour times 15 hours a week, which comes out to $6,000 a month, or 60 hours a month, essentially 60 hours a month, $6,000 saved. But then you also add in that extra job that you got, that you closed because of the VA, so that's $3,000. So now you're up to $9,000 that now you have saved between time and the amount of money that you've made. So how we then go about calculating this with some quick math is your VA cost $800 a month, you get $9,000 in return. That's a 1,025% return on investment. So if you don't know how I did that, that's your return on investment is the $9,000 minus the VA cost. So your time plus the profits you made minus the VA cost, all of that divided by the cost of the VA times 100 gives you your ROI percentage. So essentially it's like spending $1 and getting back 10. Would you do that? Of course you would. You started your business to build something great, not to drown in admin work, not to to be stuck behind the computer. And of course, a VA can't go out there and swing a hammer for you, but they'll make sure that you can or somebody on your team can. If you're curious what a VA could take off your plate, book a free call. I'll walk you through exactly how this would work in your business.